Could the stability of our whole economy hinge on this principle? In the USA, there's a lot of hoo-ha right now about the government launching an investigation into the chair of the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is essentially the USA's version of the Bank of England. It's their central bank. The chair of the Federal Reserve, who's being investigated, says that the reasons the US government is giving for doing this are just pretext. According to him, what the US government really wants to do is override the independence of the Federal Reserve. But what is this idea of central bank independence? Let me give you a general idea by explaining roughly how the Bank of England works. The UK government owns the Bank of England. The government appoints the governor of the Bank of England. That used to be Mark Carney, who's now the Prime Minister of Canada, and now it's Andrew Bailey. The government, or specifically the Chancellor, also sets the remit for the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of England. So essentially, the Chancellor writes to the governor of the Bank of England once a year, confirming what the inflation target is, and this is usually set at 2%. But the Bank of England then has freedom on how to use the tools at its disposal to achieve that inflation target. And these are what are known as monetary policy tools. The main one is interest rates, the base rate of interest or the bank rate of interest. It also has control over how much money there actually is in the economy, which it can adjust through methods you might have heard of like quantitative easing. And the Bank of England also has some other jobs as a kind of regulator and financial authority. But the crucial point is that it's the Bank of England that decides whether, when, and how to use these tools. Why is that so important? Well, it prevents governments from using these tools for their own kind of short-term goals and gains. Say, a party that's in government might really need a boost in popularity. It might want to use interest rates just to improve its own popularity or electoral prospects. Donald Trump wants their central bank to bring down interest rates, but central bank independence stops him from doing that. If you found this video informative, give it a like and follow for more content from me.